everyone and welcome back. It's Vlogmas Day 5 and today we're talking about food. Yes, food, because I'm a big foodie and would love to share with you my experiences with food in France. If you haven't already, please subscribe and like this video to show your support and hit that notification bell so you'll know when I upload. So with my videos, the videos and the pictures are not in any particular sequence, so please enjoy the food pictures and the drink pictures and me making a fool of myself eating in front of the camera. So the first place I want to talk about is Café de Sade in Lacoste. It's a small restaurant, but man, the food was nice. It was a relaxed, laid back vibe, and I went there pretty often. One thing I noticed about the pizzas I've tried in France at different restaurants is that they put olives on it. I've never had olives on my pizza before and I wasn't really fond about it. But when I tried it, I still wasn't fond of it. But then the second time I did, I was just like, this is an acquired taste, and no, I actually like it, so it grew on me. I don't normally drink sodas either, but I ordered one for the first time eating in France because I couldn't remember the French word for water and soda or Coca-Cola. You just say Coca to order it. So yeah, anyway, I ordered that and they brought me a glass with ice and a lemon on top, and then the Coke bottle beside it. I've never had Coca-Cola with lemon, but you basically just pour the Coca-Cola into the glass with the lemon and they give you a spoon too, and then you just mix it. But it's actually refreshing and I quite like it. Like, I didn't know this was a thing. So anyway, it was delicious, and if you've never tried it, definitely do. Pizzas in Europe on a whole taste way better than anywhere else I've ever eaten pizza before. Like, the crust isn't thick, and from what I hear, they use ingredients that are in season for the toppings. I don't know, but the cheese tastes different in France. I guess because it's farm raised, I could be wrong, but it was really good because I'm lactose intolerant and normally anything with milk in there, like, you know the rest, I don't have to explain that. But eating dairy in France was actually pretty fine, which is, I don't know how to explain that, but my stomach was not upset. I did not feel sick or feel like my insides were coming out. So yeah, come up to your own conclusions with that, because I don't know how to explain that. They also eat a lot of seafood and steak and lamb are big ticket items on menus that I've seen. And can we talk about the burgers in France? Like, the size is big and the beef is so juicy, so good. Like, I'm not a beef eater, but the beef I had in France was nothing like I've ever had before, so it was really good. And can we talk about the wine in France? Like, so good. Like, the texture, the taste, everything about it is just beautiful. One thing I didn't like was the Aperol. I don't know how anybody can drink that. I guess it's an acquired taste, but the Aperol Spritz is a very popular drink in Europe, I suppose, but I don't like it. And then another thing I noticed was that their grocery stores don't sell fresh produce like fruits or vegetables or meat. People go to the market for that and to the grocery stores for drinks, snacks, household items and stuff like that. In the freezers, you'll probably find like frozen dinners, ice creams and other frozen treats. And then the snacks were next level. I fell in love with their snacks. The flavor was just mind-blowing. I will say that they have a grading system on the snacks. I think it's required by law. don't quote me on this, but I think it's required by law. But they have a grading system, so it's A, B, C, D, E, F. Obviously A and B are the best, and that means it's healthy for you, and then it won't harm you or anything like that. And then C and D is not so great, but you might get a bit of health benefits from it, like a little smidgen. And E and F is just flat out bad for you, and you eat it at your own risk. One snack that I did not like was the peanut curls. Like, I was not a fan. I normally like peanut products. No, not really. But sometimes I do like roasted peanuts. I mean, it does give me anyway. But the peanut curls was just not it. I guess you have to have an acquired taste for that too. The fruits and vegetables at the market are exquisite, and it just tastes like real food. That's the only way I can describe it. The fruits are juicy, they're succulent. The vegetables are just, you actually taste the flavors, you know what I mean? And then don't get me started on desserts, the macaroons, the crepes, the everything. My mouth is just watering, just looking at these pictures and remembering the flavors. Like, no wonder I got fat. The ice cream is great too. Tastes like, real milk, not fake powdered anything. Like, it just tastes like the real thing. That's the best way I can explain it. So I went to a cafe around 10 a.m. I think it was, and wanted to get a meal, like a breakfast, and I couldn't get anything because they don't serve meals till the afternoon, and I could only get coffee, beer, or water. The French are very serious about their eating times, which I love. It's structured, but it's a relaxed lifestyle, so it was something to get used to, but I really liked it. So in the mornings I would have my croissant, my coffee. Sometimes I'll have fruit as well, but normally I'll have the croissant with like scrambled eggs or something, and that would hold me until lunchtime. So I mean, the croissant seems to be everything. Like, the croissants were great. They would have like chocolate croissants, egg and cheese croissants, or ham and cheese croissants, or you would so many croissants to choose from, and they were just really nice. Like, I can see why they love croissants. It's really good. And the street food is amazing. I tried a paella. I think it's called a paella, and damn, it was good. Like, so if you're in France, try the street food. Like, the street food tends to not only be from France, but from other cultures as well. So definitely try the street food. If you come across like the markets and stuff, try it. I will say a common staple on the menu was cheese, eggs, beef, lamb, potatoes, seafood, especially calamari, fish, and shrimp, legumes or beans, and lots of vegetables. Rice wasn't really popular, but I think they eat rice in moderation or none at all. It seems to be mostly protein and vegetables that are mostly in their diet, from what I could tell. I could be wrong, but don't quote me on that. And then for those of you who want to know about the McDonald's, yes, I tried it, and to me it was good. Some people didn't like it, but all I can say is that it was the healthiest McDonald's burger I have ever had in my life. So yeah, because even the branding is different for the McDonald's in France. Instead of it being, I think it's red and yellow in America, it's actually green and yellow, which signifies their attachment to a healthier eating habit. That's just my conclusion, but it didn't taste like greasy, clog your heart food. It tasted like real food. That's all I can say about the manals. So yeah. What else? I basically ate like a queen in France, and eating was an event. I will say, when you go to a restaurant, they aren't rushing you to finish and eat and pay. They want you to enjoy your meal and the company you're with. I remember the first time I went to a restaurant, and when I was finished with my meal, I was expecting them to, drop the check. And I was there for 30 minutes waiting. And then eventually, I realized that they don't give you the check until you tell them that you're ready to pay the check. So, definitely stay and savor that wine and have that conversation. And by the way, they don't ask for tips and it's not required. So, eating in France, you can tell that, is something to enjoy, and it's something to, have with others, and, just commune and share with each other. So I definitely love the fact that eating is important, because in the Caribbean, or in the Western world, I should say, or the US, eating is not that important. I would say it's like something you do because you have to, you know what I mean? You're always on the rush to eat because you're always hurrying to get somewhere to eat. But in France, like, it's something for you to enjoy. It is something for you to savor in. It is supposed to be your happy place. That's what I got from the whole food experience in France. Like, I don't know how else to explain it other than they take eating healthy seriously. So, yeah. Okay, so that's day 5 of my vlog. Thanks for watching, and especially watching the awkward moments of me eating. So don't forget to check back tomorrow night at 7 p.m. for day 6 of Vlogmas. See you tomorrow.